three. It is the third place position that they are battling for. And of course, if you're an expert in wrestling, you know that women's wrestling, well, it's not like the Greco. There's twice as many targets. A few other different rules, Brian, for the viewers to be aware of.
So for the last two nights, we've seen if they put the hand up, you know, you have passivity calls, and a lot of matches were based upon passivity. In freestyle wrestling, you'll see with the first passivity, on the second passivity, the wrestler will go on the shot clock. But I tell you, I saw very few shot clocks because these women are always on the attack. But on the shot clock, they'll have 30 seconds to score, and if they don't, then the point goes to the other athlete.
Well, who can get the points on the board? Of course, 2 points for a takedown. You can push the opponent out of the mat for one, but the referee stands them back up as Seiko Yamamoto looks on. USA team coach running the rule over this one.
Becca right there took a hard head on the outside single and was able to crack DUDOVA down to her hindquarters. She's smart now because it didn't work the first time, so now she got to the single and got the leg up in the air. Another amazing feat of defense by DUDOVA there. And you know, pretty soon here we're going to see that first passivity call, and I bet you it's against DUDOVA because the first two attacks have been by Leathers.
Yeah, Leathers on the offensive, and as you called it, DUDOVA takes the warning. Sefara Bazarkov, the coach, not happy with the Bulgarian's effort. She needs to get on the move, tries to shoot for that single leg, gets close.
Little arm drag, high level attack. She's not hitting her knees against Becca because Becca's very good at snapping the head, thumbing the head down to the mat and going behind. So she's staying up high without hitting her knee.
Lots of action in this opening bronze medal bout. Both having a good look at each other here. Of course, we talk about singles, which is to grab one leg. Doubles, of course, to grab two. I'm sure you know that. And the referee does a little hand jive there.
And just like that, the second passivity call, you see a count moving up. If that count gets to 30 before DUDOVA scores, then Becca Leathers will automatically get 1 point. They won't stop the match like they did in the past. She's in deep on a nice head on the outside double leg. Beautiful hips to the front. She really squared up on DUDOVA, and now took her right to her back for 2 points for the exposure. Close to a 4-point move going feet to back.
Well, DUDOVA had the ascendancy. Leathers turns the tables, puts more pressure on, looking for a double up on it here, gets the 4.
Well, she got a 2 point for a takedown, and then she was able to turn her again for exposure for 2. So instead of going the 4 points feet to back, she went 2 points for the takedown, 2 points for the exposure.
And happy days for Team America at the moment. Leathers, well, by virtue of her attacking start as we creep towards the end of this opening period, it's been a brilliant moment for the American. Excellent defense within that dynamic movement there. Turned defense into attack. And she's going to take this opening period with a very useful 4-point gap. Well, the referee will run the rule over this one as the clock runs down. Good start for Leathers.
Great start for Leathers. I'm surprised she wasn't more attacking. She was very close on her first 2 shots, and then the rest of the period, DUDOVA was very offensive and aggressive with that high-level single. What I see Becca needing to do is circle the other way. She continues to circle to her right into the point where DUDOVA is passing her elbow and going high level to the single. So if I'm the coach, I'm telling her circle the other way, circle into the power so that she can't get to the leg.
And if we go the other way to the other team, what's DUDOVA's coach saying?
Create angles, because all of her singles have been square on, face to face. She's going to need to create some more angles on those arm drags to get to the place where she can score.
Well, they have the place to score here. Downtown Paris, here in Bercy, the Accors Hotel Arena, packed to the rafters. French interest tonight as well, and that will be coming up next. But it's all eyes on this one. USA against Bulgaria. Bronze at stake. DUDOVA, it's incumbent upon her to come forward as they lock up fingers on the outside there.
A lot of high-level attacks with not a whole lot of risk. I think if I'm DUDOVA, I have to take some big risks right now because she's just staying in front and trying to reach with her hand and grab the knee instead of really taking a risk and attacking with her chest.
Well, I think you're absolutely right. The referee's had a look at that. DUDOVA, a slight crumb of comfort there, a little warning to Leathers. She's went into her defensive shell a little bit here. Big moments for the American. Her first chance to win a major world medal.
She did win a junior world bronze, but the first time on the senior level for Becca. And Leathers, at this point, she still needs to stay on the offense because DUDOVA's been very close to getting to her legs. I wish she would be more aggressive and get into the attacks, because when she's attacking, she's better.
No question about it. Easier said than done, though. DUDOVA trying to creep back into this contest. This could help. Most certainly will for the Bulgarian. So the shot clock that Brian Hazard, our expert analyst, mentioned is against the American now. She has to score within 30.
And there's very differing schools of thought on that 30 seconds. I'd like her to take risks here, but she's up 4 with 1:30 to go. Does she take a risk and risk getting turned or getting taken down? Or does she hold back and say it's okay to give up a point?
I think it looks like the latter at the moment from Lathers. She's happy to hang on in there. So DUDOVA will take that little cushion there. 1 point, 3 point gap now, couple of minutes to go. Shooting again for it, DUDOVA trying to be aggressive. Leathers on the defense. Arm drag missed by DUDOVA. Running out of options.
She is, but I'd like to see Becca get her hands down to really block with her hands and head. DUDOVA's being able to get past her lines of defense right now, right there. Beautiful whizzer position by Leathers. DUDOVA took the risk that time, went down to her knees to attack the high, the single at the knee with her head on the outside.
Well, no risk, no reward. DUDOVA trying to go for it. Leathers, she knows there's a World Championship bronze in the offing. Last 20 seconds for the American. Can she hang on in here? She doesn't want to hang on to the head too much. The referee warning them there. Less of the rough stuff, more of the wrestling. 20 to go.
Leathers wants to get her hands to the inside here and not allow DUDOVA to get inside to the tie so she can get to the leg. She wants to block with her hands and head here for the last 10 seconds.
And she's put the pressure on. Match management. DUDOVA trying to finish with a score here. Well, she grabs it, halves the deficit. 4 seconds to go, 2 point gap. Becca Leathers on the cusp of bronze. And for the young American, wonderful moments. I wonder if we're going to see a little video replay, but Seika Yamamoto, the American coach, more than happy. The Bulgarian coach, less so. He threw in the video replay challenge. It was dismissed, as was DUDOVA. Leathers takes the bronze to add to that junior title. Wonderful moments for her, Brian.
Absolutely. Clarissa Chun in the corner for the Americans, excited. She's been a world medalist herself, and so excited for the young lady from Choctaw, Oklahoma.